It is like short poem and long poem or prose and poetry. When you are in a mood to write poetry, you get tremendous joy. When you are in a mood to write an article, you cannot say that your article is inferior to your poetry. When you are in the mood to write a poem, you write. When you are in the mood to compose a song, you do it. Each time, by doing something, by expressing yourself, whether it is a poem or it is an article or music, you get joy. So when joy is the main thing, I cannot say that when I draw and painting, when I do these things, that I am going to get more joy because it is so huge, it is like a mansion. But again, you can see sometimes there is such beauty in a cottage. When I draw bird with 2 lines in it, it gives you such joy. Again, here I can create something. I get joy, may get the same type of joy or even less. But only when I'm expressing myself, it can be in a messy way, it can be very delicate touch. So while painting, I won't say that I'm getting more joy than when I draw a bird with ballpoint. No, joy is spontaneous. If you by seeing a fully blossomed flower, you can get joy. But again, you see a bird. I can't pronounce that word, beauty. I can get the same joy by seeing a leaf, green leaf. I may get tremendous joy, but again I may see the whole one singular leaf. If I see in a tree, that particular leaf is giving me so much joy. But the entire tree, which has countless leaves, I am not getting. When the tree look at the trunk or look at other trees, I am not getting. So here, at what point I will get joy from which one, whether larger than the largest or smaller than the smallest, whether it is acrylic or just ordinary silly ballpoint, I have no idea. But once it is created, then I will get while creating I get joy, while it is created I get. But I won't be able to say, since it is taken such a long time, this one is taking 15 minutes, the other one takes 5 seconds. And so just because it is taking 5 seconds, I am not getting just, in my case, 5 seconds I can get tremendous joy if I create something. If I run, I'm telling you for physical fitness. Inside the physical, you have this subtle and spiritual and all that. So if you feed your body, this is a form of life, an aspect of life, art or writing poetry or singing or anything, that even. But if the body is not fit, if early in the morning you get stomach upset, you will not be inspired to walk, you will not be inspired to sing, you will not be able to write poems, you will not be able to draw anything. So physical fitness is of paramount importance. That's why I say run. But I won't say that you have to draw or you have to sing or anything. But once you keep the body fit, then if you spontaneously feel that this today you will sing, tomorrow or you will paint, or day after tomorrow you will do something else. But if the body is not fit, you will not be inspired to do anything, whether it is art or writing poetry or composing songs. So exercise in that sense is of supreme importance, exercise and running and all that. But once the body is fit, then it is up to you. If you are getting inspiration to compose song or to draw, you will do. But if to add to your capacity, but first capacity is your keeping the body fit. That's why I'm telling you run and take exercise, that I will always say. But once you keep body fit, then you let your inspiration carry you. Whatever is, suppose you want to today compose song, tomorrow you want to draw, day after tomorrow something else, definitely you do. So, but by drawing or by composing songs, some composers are physically weaker than the weakest. Artists also. So what good is it? They are excellent composers, but they are miserable when they can't walk, when they can't have the philosophers and all that. So, but if the body is sound, I'm not saying you have to become another Gama, Indian or boxer, Muhammad Ali. No, not at all. But physical fitness is of paramount importance. Then you do anything, and you let your inspiration carry you anytime. So I will not advise you that you neglect your body physical and just start painting, it will give you joy. Oh no, that I never say. So first, fitness, then anything that inspires you, that you do it. Very good. For various reasons, sometimes you can see one painting in 3 minutes, in 2 minutes your consciousness can change. Higher or lower, no, it is a different type. You know, in a garden there is nothing higher or lower. Only this moment you are here, next moment you are there. But when you are next moment you are at a different place, there is your vision eye, you see the same thing in a different way. While you are seeing, sometimes you can get thrill, sometimes you get. But when you are getting thrill, at that time you have to know that you are becoming identified, but at the same time you are not expressing yourself. But when you are shedding tears of joy or love or gratitude, at that time you are expressing. The other one, when you are thrilled, you are embodying that joy and thrill, ecstasy and delight. When you are shedding tears of joy, at that time your expression is also coming. So, tears is expression. The other one time, at that time you are embodying something. When you are thrilled, it is you are identified, but after identification you are embodying. Whereas when you shed tears, you are expressing yourself, what you have felt or what you have become. And again I am saying it's not the consciousness going high or low. Only a person is staying here and next moment is moving around a little. It is same, height same. But expression comes when expression is there, it is tears and embodiment. It is, you become thrill. Once you become, when you thrill, you have become, and the other way you are manifesting what you have felt as tears. God saw His own illumination, no matter how dark, how impure or ugly, He saw His own beauty. His own beauty saw in His divine, with His divine eye. That is the art of seeing. He saw His art. He created the art, and at the same time His cosmic art is saw. His vision induced. Vision itself is an art, form of art. Everything that God has and is an expression, is an embodiment and revelation of His art. His art. God is the supreme artist. When He sees in His artistic eye. When He does something, He uses His artistic hand. When He feels in His artistic heart. Everything is God. It's art. As a matter of fact, each art or each piece of work, each piece of art has its own thrill. Only we cannot, if we can identify ourselves with the artist or with the art, then we are bound to feel whether it is a dry wood or it is a beautiful tree with flowers and foliage. Only identification is there, and in each and everything there is thrill. If you can identify, there is thrill. If you go to a garden, you get a thrill. If you go to a forest, you get a thrill. If you see an old man, if you are old man, you get a thrill. If you see a baby, you get a thrill. So it is the identification that gives us the thrill, that we are identified with another reality, with your oneness heart. I am an artist. An artist is made of variety in unity. So variety, it comes spontaneously. Our name of our art is fountain art. So fountain art, if you want to see see, you look at a fountain, they are not of the same height, each tree. And at the same time, at one point, the same place, it comes very powerful. Sometimes it's very gentle. So artist, real nature is variety. But yes, inside the variety is unity is there. When I'm touching, when I'm striking hard, when I'm gently touching, but it is different way I'm expressing myself. But when the expression is over, there is all unity. Unity is the judge because at one point I struck hard. Doesn't mean that it is totally out of balance or here. No, mild touch or wild touch, they create one harmony, only one single harmony they create. There are many colors good girls are not manifested. Many. Even the colors that are manifested, so many colors that we say, these principal colors, they are shades. They have different shades, they are not born. And when they shades, they totally will be totally different. There are many colors. When this shade is different, doesn't look the same even. And sometimes when I see the dark with purple color, and when it is very light, I find it difficult to say it is purple. So like, there are many colors will take birth. Very nice question. Many. Even many shades of this red and blue and green that we see, there will be different shades, and they are extremely beautiful in the inner world. But in the outer world, still unfortunately, they are not taken birth. They are not born. But again, God's choice, or when will come, God knows. There are many colors. Many new colors are not born yet. And even the colors that are born, there are different shades, such different shades that many people will not, it will be difficult for people to recognize them that they are of that way.